Hey, Bridget, where are you going?
I'm gonna go hang out with all of my friends. I'm Bridget, and I'm here with all of my friend.
Frankie?
Thanks for tuning in again. If anyone's left, how was your week?
How was New York?
Oh, New York was good. Um, or it was fine. Yeah, I had to go to my cousin's wedding in New Jersey, which was nice.
Your outfit was so good.
Thank you. I didn't know what to wear. It was black tie and like it'll say for men that's a tux, for women it's a floor length gown. And I was like, well, I'm probably not going to wear either of those.
I didn't have a floral
I don't have
gown in the
anything like
back.
that. No, not laying around. Um, yeah, it was nice. And I just I don't miss living in New York, but I miss my friends. I just feel like we have like kind of deeper conversations than I do with some of my friends here. Or like maybe it's just we hang out for longer or I've just known them longer.
Interesting.
Yeah, all my New York friends have like real jobs.
Mm, I wonder what that's like.
Yeah. You have a real job.
Oh
You are
yeah, I
a
was just
nurse.
talking from you.
Yeah. I wonder if I'll ever. No. I did apply to like a sort of real job, so we'll see. How was
What
your
else have
week?
you been up to? Oh, my week was good. I got my hair done. I got
It looks
so much
good.
chopped off. Like
Wow, it looks really healthy
six
and really
inches, if you
blonde.
know how long that is.
That is a lot of inches.
Yeah.
I can
It's
measure it just.
yeah, got my hair done. That was good. I only worked a 3-day week. That was really good. Oh, I saw an IVF doctor actually.
You did? Why?
Yeah, about I'm freezing, potentially freezing my eggs.
You're gonna do embryos or eggs?
Because hey,
Are you gonna do embryos
oh,
or eggs?
well, there's two different options. If I think Josh is the one, then I
We're
will
gonna be finding out a lot pretty soon.
then I will freeze embryos. But he said eggs actually, like the research used to be like that embryos are better to be frozen, but because technology and ways and procedures have like improved so much, it's actually, oh, am I losing your interest?
Sorry, this is just really boring. I was really thought the Ravens were here, but they're not.
Oh, okay. All right.
Go ahead. Sorry.
Back to me.
Oh my God, they are here.
Yeah.
They're here.
Oh my God.
How
So are
cute.
they not crows?
The ravens are gigantic. You can't
Wait,
really
what's the
tell.
difference? What's the difference between a raven and a crow?
Ravens are like twice the size of a crow, and they look like more
Really?
disheveled. It was a whole thing, though. I could not figure it out because everyone was like, "You'll know if it's a raven," and I'm like, Okay. Well, I'm not sure."
It's
And so
just
then I
it's just
downloaded
born
an
in
app
you.
that like could tell by their like caws, and so or like their sounds, It's called the Merlin app. If you want to sponsor us, I'm happy to. Man.
Legit, I have the Merlin app as
No
well.
way. They need to
Yes, I
sponsor
downloaded
this.
it.
Merlin, please,
Yes.
please reach
Oh
out.
my God.
We'll reach out to
Is
you.
and you like take a photo of it and it
Yeah.
tells you where.
And so
Yes.
I tried like a bunch of different times and it just kept saying Raven, 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 Raven. And so um I was like, that's so Raven.
That's so
That's
Raven.
so Raven. And everyone was shocked, except for like a handful of people were like, no, those are Ravens. Because I did send pictures, but like I'm scared to get too close because I don't want to scare them away. I wonder
And
if there's
wait, are they like crows? Because crows have really good memories.
Yes, they're the same. They're so cute. They're still there. They're just, I
Are
gave
you,
them
what do
blueberries
you
and
feed
nuts because I
them?
had
What are you feeding
cashews.
them?
They did not
Oh,
ever take the peanuts that I left out. So I was like, oh, they hate me. And then I switched to cashews and almost immediately. But
oh,
Kyle didn't feed them while I was gone because we didn't have any cashews and she didn't have a working foot. And so I got back and I was like, well, I have nothing to give them. I'll put out some blueberries. Didn't take them. So I just got new cashews and I left the blueberries out there and I put some cashews near the blueberries and I'm hoping they'll eat them all. It's a special
I
treat
feel
as an
like
apology
rave.
for not feeding them for a
Yeah,
while.
it's a shame you guys are vegetarian slash vegan because I think they're
You
like
want to eat the
meat
ravens?
eating.
Oh, okay. You're like, that'd be a tasty bird. I'm sure somebody out
Oh
there
my
is eating a
God.
raven. Horrible. Yeah, they're supposed to be really smart.
Yeah, and remember you.
Hmm.
I didn't
I
know
think it's
that.
spiritually like very good, a good omen or something to have two ravens that look over you. So anyway, let's get back to your IVF. So the doctors
We don't have
were,
to talk about
no, I
it.
want to hear this. I want to hear it.
Oh yeah, well it was actually really interesting. Well, yeah, obviously I'm almost 33, so very old. And I just wanted to get my fertility checked because you can get like a hormone checked. It's called AMH, which just means that it's like the hormone that is released by your eggs. And so I didn't know that you're born with a certain number of eggs
Okay.
and that's it.
Oh, so when
And
you
you
run
just
out, you
lose
run out.
them.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and when you run out, you run out. Isn't that
How many do you
wild?
start with?
Well, it just depends on how
Oh,
many.
everyone's got different numbers.
Everyone's got different. And my egg hormone is off the charts.
So you've got a lot of
I have
eggs.
I have a high amount for an
Whoa.
18-year-old.
Oh my God.
Yeah. So I think I'm like 68 or something. And like so it's actually outside the ranges. It's like the ranges go to like 60 or something. And he said like he had a 25-year-old in his office with an AMH of 3.
Should he be telling you
So
this?
it can go so low. But he's like, we ended up getting 6 eggs from her. So the options were like freeze eggs.
Name
He's
as
like,
well?
hey,
Did he give you her name as well? A lot of information to share.
no, yeah, we can freeze my eggs, freeze my embryos, depends on how many kids I want. And then I left and I was like, do I even want kids? So I don't think I actually want them, but it
Well,
was
you
just
could
good to
donate them
know.
to that 25-year-old. Maybe that's what he was kind of suggesting.
Yeah, I know, but I don't know. How do you feel about donating your eggs? I feel too weird that there's like someone out there
I know, because I'm just like,
that's
I
mine.
personally am like, I think you should adopt rather than like hand pick an egg from somebody else. That
It's
feels
actually
weird.
really hard to adopt in Australia.
Oh,
My mum was
really?
saying, like, because she works in like youth justice, she said, I think like last year in Australia, under 20 kids in the whole of Australia were adopted
Why
because
won't
it's
they
like,
let kids get adopted?
because it's really, really hard to actually, because the best possible outcome apparently in Australia is always the kid stays with their parents. That has to be like really terrible circumstances for them to actually remove them from.
Right, but what
Um,
about the kids that like right away from birth are put up for adoption?
I just don't really think it happens here.
Surely it happens.
It happens, but like we've got a pretty high standard of living.
Okay. I don't know what that has to do with like
No, but like maybe I'm really naive, maybe, but like I mean, if there
you're
was
like
only
no
like
one's giving up their
oh no, yeah, I don't know because
I'm gonna have to do
we
some
have access
research.
to abortions and stuff. Like
Okay.
it's
Right.
quite
I mean,
readily
yeah. Okay.
available. I don't know. We might have to cut that because
Might be wrong.
yeah, we
Well,
might
let's
have
leave it.
listeners.
They'll
Okay,
correct us. It's fine.
okay, okay.
We're not claiming to be experts at anything.
True.
Okay, so
How?
you are gonna just freeze. Are you gonna freeze them, or you were trying to decide if you're going to?
Yeah. Well, he was like, you don't really need to if you only want
Oh,
one. Yeah,
wow.
yeah. He was like, you'll be fine.
So you're not going to. Is it covered by
No,
insurance?
no, it'll cost
Oh,
me
you don't.
like 12 grand.
Oh, geez.
And then, but you'll get 6 grand back from the government. But
Oh,
still, who
okay.
has that money
Yeah,
lying
I don't have
around?
that laying around, that's for sure.
Yeah, it seems like just a waste of money to me.
Agreed.
Anyway, so you're not having kids?
As of right now, I just don't see it in the cards.
Yeah.
I think if I were gonna have kids, I would want to be really rich.
Yeah, same. I need a
So we'll
nanny.
see. Yeah, exactly. I'm not doing that all myself. And there are so many things I still want to do and places I want to go. And I just know I'd have to start making sacrifices if I had a kid. So unless I'm just like not like someone who's ever really thought much about it or been like, I must have kids. I feel like that's kind
Mm.
of a sign.
Yeah, same. Someone said like it's either a fuck yes or a no.
Hmm.
And that's like really stuck with me.
Yeah. And like when people say, you can't like if you're trying to compromise with your partner because one of you wants kids, the compromise is not having kids because you
Yeah.
should not have kids if you don't want them.
Yeah. Yeah, it's hard because like everyone do your parents like want you to have kids?
I'm sure. They used to talk about it a
Yeah.
lot and they've stopped. I think they know
Do you
it's,
reckon your brother will?
yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
But But I don't know. I've
Yeah.
always thought he was like the more normal one, So I just assumed. I've never really asked him if he wants them.
Yeah.
Um, did you want to introduce our advice asker for this episode?
Yeah, guys, today we have my boyfriend, Josh, asking a question. He is the most introverted person I've ever met. So this is was like so big for him. He asked me
Oh,
so many questions. He was like, "But what am I asking you for advice?" Like,
yeah.
yes. And I'm like, "Go outside. You need to record this in the sunlight because you can't be in bed with the lights off."
It could have been. That's
Um,
fine.
yeah, and I have watched it before,
Wow,
and
cheating.
he's like, "Okay, let's watch it and let's discuss."
I'm wondering if you sense that something's wrong with your partner and they're just constantly saying that they're fine, should you just trust that they are fine, or should you trust your gut and try to figure out what's wrong?
Frankie, what did you do?
This looks horrible for me because it's like he's like physically choking himself in the video. Oh my
He's
God.
like, "Psst, this has been on my mind."
He does not want to be there, so I really appreciate it. Thanks, Josh, for
Very
writing in.
sweet. Really good quality
And
on that video too.
and I feel so it's such a classic boy question, I think, because girls are always saying, "I'm fine. I'm fine. Don't worry about it. I'm fine." And guys are just like, "We'll just take that." But
As
and
they're
be
like
like,
on the
okay,
edge of their
cool,
seat.
she's fine.
Guess she's fine. I asked. Do you want to
Um,
answer the question or do you...
yeah, well,
It's clearly meant for you.
guys, I'm fine. No, I think you go first, actually.
I think you have to keep asking until you get an answer. Even though every psychologist out there would disagree with me and say, like, you have to be comfortable sitting in the discomfort and, like, they're responsible for that. And, like, you have to not allow your partner's emotions to, like, affect your emotions. But that's too hard for me.
Yeah, it's so hard.
I just need
I'll
to
like
know. I'm
keep
like, just tell
badgering.
me.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm like, I obviously something's wrong. I can tell there's something wrong. So just tell me what it is.
Yeah,
But I think then it's
that's what I
like,
do
do
too.
you trust the answer they give you once they give you an answer, even if you kind of know that it's not the real answer?
Yeah, that's definitely some games right there.
Yeah.
But I'm like that too. I'll have to keep badgering. And then if they don't give me the answer, or if Josh doesn't give me the answer, I'm like, okay, fine. And then like I'll kind of
That's
flip
how you want to
it.
be.
Yeah, I'll just be like, oh, fine, fine. And then I'd like walk away and like just like storm around and like, and then Josh will be like, okay, fine.
Fine, I'll tell you. Then will people learn? It's like just tell us.
Yeah.
She
And
doesn't
okay, if it's
ask.
me and if
Yeah.
he keeps badgering me, yeah, then I'll end up just telling him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like, sometimes I just need you to ask a couple times.
Yeah. It's not until the fifth time that I'll tell you. And
Yeah.
that's just girl math.
Only way to explain it.
Okay, I really want to talk about Bonnie Blue.
Okay. What about her?
So you know who she is, right?
Yeah. Well, what I know is I remember when she has some like event, right? That all these like disgusting men will go to where they watch her do sexual things, where they're like
Yes.
allowed to touch her or do whatever they want to her.
Yes.
I remember this
Um,
from TikTok like a while ago.
yeah, and she started out doing like gangbangs as well. Um, and like filming them and she moved to Australia for a bit and like her whole like not her whole, but a lot of her
Her
social
whole.
media strategy is actually to rage bait women to then complain to their partners, and then their partners now know who she is, and then hopefully will look her up on porn.
Wow. Wait,
Yes.
so
Okay.
that's like
So,
some psychological games. So she
and
wants,
like honestly, so smart in terms of like a business strategy
yeah.
for a porn star. And so I've been driving Josh's car recently and it just came up like this podcast came up. I think it's like Modern Wisdom. Like I don't really know who this guy is, but like I have since spoken to Josh about him, and Josh reckons he's some kind of like Joe Rogan-ish kind of guy, which I'm
Ugh.
like, I kind of got that vibe from it. But it said like interview with Bonnie Blue, and it kind of got me curious. So I started listening to it. honestly one of the best podcasts I have listened to. It was
Wow,
2.5
really?
hours long. I'm normally like, I'll normally stick a podcast out for like an hour and then like I would kind of get bored and
Yeah.
listen to something else and never finish it. I've listened to like the whole thing and then I've listened to it again halfway through.
Whoa.
Like it was so interesting. She is so intelligent in the
Wow.
way that she does runs her business. And so what they did is they got this like female intellectual on as well. And she is like this incredibly smart woman who has worked across like rape crisis centers around the UK. She's like written a bunch of like research papers. And if she got her way, there wouldn't be a porn industry. So it was really interesting to have her on. And she wasn't like it wasn't a debate or anything, which was like really interesting. It was just her trying to find out what kind of personality and like what Bonnie Blue's motivations are.
Right.
And it was so eye-opening. This girl, Bonnie Blue, has the most interesting personality. It is the most perfect personality for a porn star. Like
In what
what
way?
the intellectual was trying to find out because she was saying like every single uh like sex worker or prostitute or sexual like pioneer really that she has spoken to, it either stems from like trauma or distress or something in their early life that it kind of leads to this pathway for them. But for Bonnie Blue, she's had a really good upbringing. She has a really strong supportive family with like no signs of distress or trauma. And the intellectual was like, I really believe you. Like, I really believe you. And I want to find out what kind of personality you have and like what your motivations are. Anyway, like, so they just ask her lots of questions about like what motivates her and like she just honestly once she used to work in recruitment 40 hours a week. She would just do like a regular girl now, right? She would just be working all week, living for the weekends, and Sundays was spent grocery shopping and setting up the week and Sunday scaries and the rest of it. And she was
Right.
like, I just didn't want that life anymore. She was married. She was going to an IVF doctor at 24. Like all of her friends were getting pregnant and she found out that it would be really hard for her to get married to get pregnant. So
Wow.
she realized she wasn't happy in her marriage. She divorced her husband, and within 3 months, she was doing cam videos. And she said that within those 3 months of doing these cam videos, she said she got so much confidence, and she decided to pursue it as a career. And she's now on her way to be earning $5 million a month, UK pounds. This is pounds. Like that's her goal. She's only been doing it for 2 years.
Okay, I need to be writing this
Um,
down.
yeah. And she's like, I have the most incredible life. I'm completely independent from any man. Um, like I've just come back from a trip from the Maldives and the most incredible snorkeling trip, and I didn't want anyone else on the boat, so I just hired out the entire boat. She said, look, like she going on a 50K shopping trip, here like
Wow.
once a week is not unusual for her. Um, and it just doesn't seem to bother her. Like she was also like she's super famous because she broke the world record for sleeping with the highest amount of men in
Right.
24 hours. So 1,000 men in 24 hours,
That's
and
impressive.
it's
Any
unbelievable.
amount,
Like
really.
yeah, and any amount one I know, but it was just so interesting to listen to this like girl. She just has this kind of personality where it doesn't bother her to sleep with her. Okay, so they go through like her, they talk about like disgust, like how does she not get disgusted with sleeping with these kinds of men?
Right.
And like her disgust is toned down so much that it really doesn't bother her. And um like her agreeableness, which is like a kind of personality trait, is like 1,000% the opposite way. So she's not agreeable. So she doesn't like, or like go with society's
Yeah.
expectations. And what is really interesting is she holds up a mirror to society because you have these women who are so rage baited by her, but also they do agree to sexual openness, but only to a degree. Like, so they are all for women, you know, going out and sleeping with men with no kind of meaning. But when you put that to the extreme, which is what she is doing, they don't agree with it and they think that it is like anti-feminist. So
Yeah,
like
what's that about?
it's kind of like, what do you actually believe? Do you
Yeah,
actually want women to have this sexual freedom, or are you actually judgmental? So it's really
that
interesting.
is
Like
really
it's really made
interesting.
me think about it a lot. And
So was
like
Josh
I'm
listening to this? Like, why did it come on in his car?
no, like I would just saw her name and just like pressed it and I
Oh,
was like, oh, I'm just gonna listen to this.
yeah.
But um I'm a Bonnie Blue fan now after that.
Yeah, me too, after
I'm
hearing that.
like, yeah, like it's just so interesting. Um, but yeah, what do you think?
I just remember like the discussion around it when I was on TikTok during whatever that like what is it like a almost like a music
Oh,
festival or whatever
petting
that
zoo.
show?
It was the petting
Petting Zoo,
zoo.
that's right. Um,
Yeah.
during that was like it was always like these girlfriends talking about their boyfriends who were like, "Well, I bought tickets to the petting zoo before I knew you, so I'm still gonna go." It was like that type of perspective. I didn't really see
Wow.
a lot of like people discussing how they felt about her having the petting zoo in the first place. I know it was a huge discussion, and like I think it must just be like the disgust level for other people or like feeling like she's doing this for men or like for male gaze rather than like empowering herself, but like that's all that should be like the conversation around all sex work. I don't really see how it's
Yeah.
different other than like I don't know, like is it just that it's like fetishized?
Yeah, see, that's what I don't really like understand either. Like they were talking about the like intellectual, she was kind of saying, you know, there's probably no consequences for yourself because obviously she knows her limits, she knows how to do like handle this well. She, you know, she's thriving. But it's just kind of the broader consequences for society in terms of like what people are
Mm,
seeing on TikTok and how that kind of changes the culture and um yeah. But I just, yeah, I don't think that it would. Oh, so this the host of the podcast of Modern Wisdom or whatever. There was times where I was like physically shaking my head when he was talking because he was just like
I feel like you didn't even
kind
need to
of
be there.
blaming her for
Ugh,
people with like sex addiction. He was like, you know, if an alcoholic, you know, it's really hard for alcoholics to, you know, to give up drinks or whatever. And if the government was kind of putting alcohol on every street corner, it would just be really hard for them to like not drink. Like kind of comparing her to being like
what?
alcohol for
There
an
also
alcoholic.
are
It's
bars
like
on every corner.
yeah, exactly. And like he was like trying to be like you're why like people are cheating or whatever. And she was like, no, it's actually really hard for a person to it would be easier for a person to cheat with their coworker or something because you actually have to find my event, you have to come to my event, you have to take off your ski mask, you have to sign a consent, you have to get your ID verified and do all of these things. It's not like a night out hooking up with someone, which is much more easy for someone to do than actually to come to my event to do this. And like
Exactly.
kind
Anyone
of
could go
like
to a club
blaming
and like hit
her.
on someone. Yeah.
Yeah. Like kind of blaming her
Also,
for like
anyone can
men
hire a
cheating.
sex worker
Yes, I
to
know
literally come to their
exactly.
house. That's a lot more convenient.
Yes. So yeah, so
That's
there
so
was definitely
gross.
some misogyny coming from him,
And you
like
know he like had her on because he thought it would just be like it's like he's part of the problem.
easy. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, totally. But
He
she
probably
was
wasn't
so well
expecting
spoken.
such a
Yeah, yeah.
yeah. Wow. I mean, I'd be curious to know, do you know what her political views are?
No, no idea actually.
Yeah, I'd be
But she's
curious to know.
definitely she's so open-minded and like open
Yeah.
to experiences. Like she said that's one of her biggest like traits obviously because she's so open-minded. So I would be shocked if she was to the right
Right.
because she is so
But I
open-minded.
imagine a lot of the people coming to see her are probably
Would
pretty,
be on
so
right.
that's interesting.
Yeah.
I mean, they're not discussing
Interesting. That I
politics
haven't thought
probably
about
like
that.
while they're
Yeah.
together, but.
But also, like, I just don't feel like the blame should be placed on her for
No, definitely not.
thousands of
She saw a
men,
market and
you
she
know?
took it like
Yeah.
as she should.
Yeah.
That is literally like saying like that feels very similar to me of to like when people try to say, well, she shouldn't have worn that if she didn't want things to happen. That type of vibe.
Exactly.
It's like,
Exactly.
so women are responsible for men being able to control themselves.
Totally.
Why is that
And
always the
this is
narrative? It's
something,
like, I'm
so,
sorry, no,
oh,
you can choose to not go to the event.
n
Nobody's forcing you to
yeah.
go to the event.
Yeah, exactly. No one is, that's what she said. I'm not grabbing anyone by the collar and pulling them into my event. And the intellectual was kind of, this was bad as well. She was kind of like, all of her stuff was coming out when all of the stuff about grooming gangs were coming out in the UK, when Elon Musk was like shining a spotlight on that. And, she was like Bonnie Blue could be seen as like, um, you know, playing into the stereotype or like the comments around like, oh, UK women are sluts. And Bonnie Blue was like, I actually, like, I make so many videos saying that, girlfriends and wives aren't giving their, like, don't want to give their partners blowjobs. So I'll give it for them. So I'm
Yeah,
actually saying they're not sluts. I'm actually saying they're not sluts. So, and I was like, oh my God, that's such a good comeback.
it's true.
Anyway.
So how does it work with her? What is she saying to women that makes them talk about her to the men? Like, is
I
it
think
like,
she's saying like if you're not giving it to she didn't go into that. I actually do want to see those videos to see like how rage baity they are. But she was like, I say, if you're not sleeping with your husband, someone else is, or like someone else, he's getting it from somewhere.
and then
And
what
she
they
was like,
say,
I
I
do it
heard
on
this
TikTok
from,
because people
right.
scroll past. Hey,
And then what she
I
assumes
yeah,
the wife
I
will be like,
scroll
I heard
past.
this from Bonnie Blue. Oh,
Yeah. And she was like, you've got 10 seconds, less than 10 seconds of someone's attention on TikTok. So I'm going to say the most outrageous thing I can in under 10 minutes to make you stay for that video. She's so smart.
yeah, that is smart.
Yeah.
I'm always too scared to say shit on TikTok because I'm like, I don't want to get banned. I feel like they're
Yeah,
so
same.
sensitive about what words you can use. Would
Yeah.
you say same? Are you posting a lot? Have you ever posted a TikTok?
No, and I need help. I wanna pop my cherry of
Yeah.
going on TikTok.
Maybe
What
you
should
should
I
just say
do though? I
something
have
really
nothing really to
incendiary.
say.
You should just say, you should just copy one of Bonnie Blue's videos.
If your husband's not sleeping with you,
He's
then
sleeping with
he's
me.
fucking me. What else do you want to talk about?
Well, do you want to tell me about the wedding you went to? It was,
Yeah, it wasn't really that interesting.
I just kind of, they all start to feel the same.
That's so funny that you say that because we went to a wedding 3 months ago, not even 3 months, maybe 2 months ago, at the exact same location with
Oh, wow.
the like the exact same ceremony, exact same reception, exact same food was served.
Okay, wow.
The groom was wearing the exact same suit. It
What?
was wild.
I swear, like, I don't, I mean, I haven't been to any gay weddings yet, shockingly, because most of the people getting married are like my straight relatives. But it's just like there's something creepy about weddings where it's just like I feel like they're doing a play. It's like the way that they walk down the aisle, it's like they have this
Oh
like
my
smile and
God,
they're like sort of
Bridget.
looking at her.
This is exactly the conversation I was having with Josh
Really?
last night. I said like I was like this, like the older I get, the more weird weddings
Yeah.
become. Like I'm like the walk down the aisle is the
Yeah.
most strange
I'm
thing
like,
I
why are
think
we
of.
doing
Why are
this?
we doing this? Why are we all looking at this poor girl walking down the aisle?
I know.
Like,
And like this time it really stood out to me. I don't know if it's always like that where
yes,
they're
me
like smiling
too.
and they're like kind of like looking
Yes.
like, and I'm like, am I just paying more attention? Or is this like even more like, but I guess if yours is like that too.
Yes. Oh my God, that was it's so bizarre. It is so
Yeah.
bizarre.
I'm like, okay, hold on. These are people you know. So why are all of a sudden you're being like,
Yes. Yes. Like, are you
so
being kidnapped?
that's what it looks like.
Yeah. So strange. And last night at the wedding, it was so weird. Like, everyone was at round tables, like big round tables, like
Okay.
10 people. And then the groom and the bride was up the top, just sitting by themselves.
That's
And
how all the
like,
weddings are here.
is that what it
Is that
is?
not
It's so
what it
well,
is
like the
like over
wedding
there?
that we went to 3 months ago, everyone was at round tables. But like
No, have
just
you ever
to,
seen those TikToks that are like me at my wedding and it's like them having like FOMO, being like, "Ugh, I'm stuck like just sitting over here." Because that it's like weird.
it is so weird. Like I don't get it. And then I was like thinking like, okay, so now that this kind of tradition is so bizarre to us because of the world that we live in, where like it's just tradition is kind of fading. What would be like a modern wedding? What would that be like? Like if we wanted to like get
Yeah.
married with our partners, what would we do?
Yeah. I mean, for me, it would just be like a really, really fun party.
Yeah.
I
And
don't
then
mind
like
like, yeah. No, you go ahead.
what like vows? Like would we do vows?
Like most people nowadays, I feel like don't do their vows in front of the guests. They do
The
them in
both
private.
weddings that I went to, they did. Like
Oh, really?
pages.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow. Were they
And
any
it's
good
just
or
so
was it like
awkward. It's
ChatGPT?
like it's so awkward. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like
Were they bad? Were they like cheesy and
yeah,
generic?
and like it definitely. And like it's like it feels weird. Like it's like they're like pillow talk. It's like being like
I know.
watching
And they
their
always like
pillow
try and
talk.
crack a joke and they're like, and then like the way that you cook my eggs, you know what I'm talking about.
That's an inside joke. That inside
Yeah.
joke we have. It's like no one knows what that means.
And I guarantee you it's not that funny.
Totally. Oh my God.
What would you do? I mean,
Yeah, see, like I don't know. I like obviously like wouldn't do vows. Like I think that's like that to me is really weird. Like I
yeah.
don't why do I want everyone to know like if we're together, like I don't know, like oh God. Even like
Even
putting a
just like
ring on
walking down
someone
an aisle, I'm just like,
walking down the aisle is definitely got to go. Like that has
I'm
got to
gonna
go.
airlift in. I'm gonna have a helicopter just like drop me down
Drop me down. Like a
and
search
I'll be
and
like
rescue
waving. Yeah. They're actually gonna lift me up and take me away.
in an alfoil blanket. Like
And like, yeah. And the whole like parents or father giving their child away to like the new person who's gonna take care of them when
so
it's like,
old school. Like what?
yeah.
It's like my dad has not been protecting me up until this point.
I mean, my dad definitely he's a good dad and has been very supportive and there for me. But it's like I don't if anyone's gonna walk me down the aisle, it's gonna be both of my parents because I think it's just
Yes.
weird. Like, why are we excluding one?
Yeah.
And then
Like are
if I
we
even
now
do
all
that
pretending that like the father has done more work than the mother?
of the
Like
race, yeah.
I don't think
I don't
so,
think there's
mate.
any situation where that's the case.
Like take a seat, please.
Yeah. Why are we coupling people up and having them walk down the aisle?
Yeah. Josh was one of the groomsmen at the wedding 3 months ago, and he was like walking down the aisle with some girl, and like I
Random
was
girl.
in the audience,
Like,
and I just
hey.
like turned to Josh's mum, and I was like, "Who the fuck is that bitch?"
That's so funny. Did she laugh?
Yeah, she laughed. She was telling people about it.
Does she have a good sense of humor?
Yeah, I love her. She's
Oh,
great. Yeah.
has she met your mom?
Yeah, yeah.
Do they get along?
Yeah, everyone's normal, which is nice,
Oh,
which is
that
rare.
is nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, really is. Hard to
Hmm.
find that
You're
sometimes.
lucky too. You have great
I know.
in-laws.
I know. They're gonna ask a question or for
Ooh.
advice. Yeah, soon.
So you've told them that you
Yeah,
have a real job and you're you can support
getting so
Kyle.
much boat now from this podcast. My real job. Yeah, well, it made me not want to get married, really, being at these weddings, because I'm just
Same.
like, I didn't even dance.
Yes,
It was a
neither.
live band. I
Oh
was just
yeah.
like, what am I going to dance to? Like a cover of Pink Pony Club? They actually didn't play that, shockingly. I
The
feel like
only
everyone
dance
plays
moves
that at
that
their
come up
wedding.
to me is like at a wedding with a live band. It's just dancing like a lane.
Yeah.
Like that's I don't know how else to dance.
I feel like it's a lot of like people being like, or like jumping.
Yeah, I know. Like, why does that feel good for people to do that? Like, I'm just not a dancer. Are you a
A
dancer?
lot of people, I mean, if it's like music I really like, then I'll vibe out, usually by myself,
Yeah.
but not in that environment and not in front of my parents.
Yeah.
My
No.
parents don't dance ever. They like don't even try. And my brother didn't get up there at all, but I'm sure he dances with his friends.
Oh yeah. Oh, so your
Kyle
brother
loves to
was there
dance.
too.
Yeah.
That's nice.
I know it was good to have him at least. My mom was like, they had like one of those stations. It was like this, it was actually so cute. It was like this artist that was drawing couples, like doing like
Oh,
quick
cute.
drawings of couples. But they're cute. And my mom was like walked me and my brother over there and wanted us to do one. I was like, these are for couples. I don't want to
Oh
pose with
my
my
God, this is
brother for
such a
this.
mum thing.
Yeah. And my mom's like, please come on. She's probably not even gonna get to it. So like we posed for a photo because I didn't want to hurt her feelings. The things you do
Oh
for your
no.
parents because you love them.
Oh God. But are you guys thinking about getting like actually doing like getting
Ceremony?
married? Would you like go and just do City Hall or something?
No, what's the point?
I know, I don't get it either.
I just want to party.
Yeah.
But like, and like the legal stuff, I guess. But,
Mm.
and I want it in my own way. That's the thing. It's like, I don't want to invite someone my dad met in line at, like, waiting for tickets to something, you know?
Yeah.
And I said this at dinner with them. My dad immediately starts to protest and then catches himself mid-sentence because he clearly like, thought of someone he would need me to invite that he did meet in line for tickets somewhere.
Oh my God. Is your dad, he's not retired yet, hey?
No, I don't know if he'll ever retire. He has a
Really?
retirement like a countdown on his calendar or whatever, but it's like a number of weeks and it's in the hundreds. So a few
Okay.
years, I think.
Yeah, right.
But we'll see. I can't imagine him not working. I think even after he retires, he's still gonna like
Do
do some
something.
contract work or something.
Yeah. It's probably where he'll make the most money doing like consulting or something.
Yeah. Are your parents retired?
Yeah. Mum's retired.
Wow.
Dad is also retired. He retired early.
He said, that's enough for me.
Yeah. I'm like, no, you gotta don't waste your money. Don't waste your money.
Pass it down to me.
No, he's gonna spend every last dollar before he
I'm
dies.
sure.
Yeah. Which I guess is fair, but you know, you chose to have kids, so
Right. So, how fair is it really?
yeah, I don't know. I think I'll still need to work when I retire.
Yeah, I can't imagine just sitting around all day, but I'm really good at finding like hobbies that don't pay me any money. So, I'll probably be good.
Um, that TikTok blew up.
Which one?
The one how you're talking about the cancellation.
Oh,
And that
yeah.
guy that
Nick Viall.
yeah.
It's just crazy because, like, I never called him homophobic or anything in that video anywhere. And, like, one of the comments was like, just because someone doesn't watch something doesn't make them homophobic. And it's like, cool. Like, that is, you drew that
Yeah, from that. Absolutely.
from that. I didn't say that anywhere.
Yeah.
And it's like, if it is your whole job to watch specifically these shows and then interview people from them, and you're watching and interviewing people from the straight version of our show, and the only show you're excluding is the queer ultimatum, that does start to feel a little bit homophobic. But I didn't
Mm.
even say that in the video. All I said was that I confronted him and said, how come you don't have people on from the queer ultimatum if you're gonna have people on from every season of the straight one
Yeah.
and every other Netflix reality show? I just think it starts to become really obvious. It's like clearly like it's just an industry that's so far behind reality TV because it's like
I feel like it's
in
going
every other industry
backwards.
we have representation pretty much. And in reality TV we have like no representation. And there are a lot of reality shows.
Yeah.
I also just my issue with all of these reality shows and what I still think they haven't quite figured out yet is they don't all need to be pure drama. Like we watch a lot of different genres of scripted television, so why can't we include those genres in reality TV? It'll still be interesting.
Definitely.
Like they can be comedic, they can be dramatic, could have some horror reality that already exists.
What?
The Bachelor. Most of them are straight up horror to me. The new season of Love is Blind is for sure
Is
horror
it?
genre.
Should I
Oh
watch
my
it?
God, Frankie. I
What is
haven't
it?
watched it, but I've seen like clips of it. It's
What?
literally just people normalizing homophobia and racism and like saying things that should never be said out loud. And we should not be giving those people a platform.
Oh wait, I think I did see something like oh, I feel like it was a dream. Was this a dream? When they like are talking and they say, um, oh, what if your like son or like daughter
Not a
was
dream. This
gay?
happened.
And
And
then
she
they were
said it
like,
wouldn't
I'd
be my
be,
first choice.
yeah.
And then like the guy was like, yeah, my mom accused me of being gay once. And I was like, no. And I had to prove it by like showing her a picture of my girlfriend or something like that.
Oh,
And
so
it's like, oh, you're
weird.
definitely gay.
Yeah. Also, I kind of feel like Selena is Selena's new husband. Um, what's his name? Benny Blanco. Did he
Mhm.
date a man before Selena?
I don't know. Did
I'm
he?
like pretty sure that's the case. I don't know. I might be totally
I
wrong.
wonder what their relationship is like because it was so random when they first got together.
Yeah. And you never know
But they
until they
seem
break
happy.
up. Until you break up, you never know all of the dirt.
That's true. Like you might think, because you only are going to hear the good stuff, usually,
Yes,
unless someone's like really
yes,
complaining.
yes.
Do you have some stuff you want to share about your relationship?
No, it's so true though. You never find out. Like you always think, oh yeah, my friend's in this relationship and they seem really happy. This is going on,
Yeah.
but like they're really happy. And then they break up and you find out all of the dirt. Okay, this
Yeah.
wasn't working. He was doing this. She was doing this. And then this happened. Like it always seems like
Yeah.
things can work out, but yeah, you never know until they
Like with
break
my
up.
ex, yeah, I had like a distinct feeling of like it feels like a betrayal to talk badly about this relationship to my friends. So I never will. But it's like that is such a bad road to go down because you sometimes need to like
Vent.
have a bit of a sounding board. Like
Yeah,
definitely don't trash your partner nonstop or like say really awful things and obviously bring things up to your partner, but it's also not healthy, I think, to like paint a picture that maybe isn't true.
totally. Because you could be suffering and
Yeah.
yeah, not saying anything. I think that comes down to your personality as well, like not wanting to be
Yeah.
judged and
Yeah. Yeah. I used to be really big on like not talking shit about
yeah,
anyone.
yeah.
No longer like throw that out.
Trained that right out of me.
Yeah. Now I'm very comfortable. I find myself like I love talking highly of my friends, actually.
Same. It
It's like one
actually,
of my
I
favorite
feel
things
like
to do.
releases a lot of serotonin.
Yeah. Where I'm like,
Yeah.
I just love my friend so much and she's so funny. And the other day she said this really funny thing and I'm so happy for her and I'm so glad that she's getting this opportunity and blah, 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 blah. But that's
Aw,
like, those are the friends I want to have. Talking about you, obviously. That's how it should be, I think.
Yeah, definitely. You can
It must
tell a
be
lot
so
of people.
miserable, like to be surrounded by people you want to talk shit about.
Oh, totally. Totally.
And I understand if you're like stuck somewhere and you have no choice and you just hate everyone around you. Like if you were in like, I don't know, a prison or rehab facility or somewhere where you're forced to spend time with people that you might not like.
Well, that's interesting. Did see something about like this would be tricky. Not for me because I'm pretty ruthless, but there was like this girl who she, had a friend from school and she was like, 15 years out of school and she didn't vibe with this person anymore, like was very negative, like didn't they, weren't a nice person, but they were so intertwined. Their lives were so intertwined and they'd always like she'd always want to hang out. So she couldn't really ghost this person, but really didn't want this person in her life anymore as a friend. And
Ooh,
like
that's
how
tough.
to go about that. That is tricky.
That's when you kind of have to just slowly distance yourself from someone,
Yeah.
which I've done.
Yeah. Same.
Sometimes you just grow apart, you grow in different directions.
Yeah.
Or like when someone, I mean, it's different than when someone is going through a depressive episode and you want to be there for your friend and like you know it's not going to be forever, but if it's just how they are and you've seen enough of it to know that.
Yeah.
I mean,
You
it's hard
are
to be
the
around really
result.
negative people.
Yeah. Yes. Like that's right. Like you are the result of your surroundings for sure. So it's just so important to surround yourself with like positive, uplifting, brings out the best version of yourself, all of those things. And it's, yeah. And like time is so valuable. I don't want to waste my time with someone
Right.
who isn't that.
It can be draining.
Yeah.
Okay. See you soon. Bye. Bye.
Bye. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and follow us on things.
And please, we want to hear from you. So head to speakpipe.com/allofmyfriend to ask our advice. We can't wait to hear from you. Bye.